everything ready. That one. And that one. Cool. Delete these tabs. Right, let's share this link out. That's broke the low. That's broke the low, but that means we can get a next wave. Cool, right, let's hop in. Mute the system volume. Make sure we're not repeating. Morning, Lewis. Hope you're well. It's been a long weekend, off the charts. Posted. We are live. Bosh, bosh. Trade that. Post that. Right. Cool. Morning, James. Hope you're well. Sounding like a 90s hacker on that keyboard. I'm in. Coming like the professor. Some anonymous shit. Right, so what we're looking at this morning, we've got a heavy news day, but it's not any crazy news, anything to be worried about. For example, here was the news candle on the euro this morning. Look at that on the 1 minute, like it's literally just like a 1 minute wick either side, and then it gives us the momentum in the market. So euro looks like it's going down, maybe seek this low down here, moving a bit wild. No real, there was some, pardon me, there was some wave structure beforehand, but then obviously the news effect came in, we had an ABC correction, take out some highs, swipe that liquidity. So now we can assume we're going down again now that news event's played out. On the pound, we've got some news in 15 minutes. The Asian high has been swept. Now we've had a change of character and prices looking to be making wave structure to the downside. What I was eyeing up there initially was maybe a retracement up to this EMA again to come back down, since we've had multiple instances of rejection and somewhat of proper wave structure to the downside. But obviously the low is now just broken out. So that idea is still there, but it just wasn't at that time. However, we do have the news in 15 minutes, so probably won't be short in the pound until after then, because even though it's not a significant news event, even a wick like that could just, wick our high where we're measuring the fib from. Whereas on the euro, it's pretty fair game, and I think we actually have a position here lining up already. Just depends if we want to actually validate that as proper wave structure from this high to this low. It has broke that low quite decently. Probably safe for it to come up to the 71 there. Line that up. Take it from the 8, 28, 88, back down to low. It's only a 2.3. But we do have the EMA acting as resistance. It's a very tight trend. But it has the direction back in it. We've got lower lows and lower highs. We've got multiple EMA resistance. Where's this 2 coming from? I'm going to line this up. Quite a big Asian session. 66 pip Asian session. Wow, that is wild. That's why the price is looking so small today, because this Asian session is huge. Anyway, I'm going to look to see if we get a candlestick rejection for this before we enter. 4 pip stop. Let's price it up. So we're on EU. Four pip stop. Let's look at the spreads. Nice. So let's get this ready just in case it is a trade. So what I want to see before this is I want to see some candlestick rejection coming from around that 61.8 area. I'll pop the 50% fib on just so we can see the reaction to that. So we've currently got that shooting star candle coming from the 50. So we want to see something like that, just a little bit higher up. See how this candle closes. Looking good so far. Tell you what, let's hop on the 1 minute. That is a shooting star from the 61.8, so I think we're good to trade this now. So let's bang a limit order on that. Place our limits. And profit is 137.95. Add your spreads. Bosh. 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 So place that, place that. Next account. There we go, that's tagged in. Let's share that out. Fucking fast one. EURUSD short. That is rapid. One 3928. Always fun, and always fun. And we're coming down. this is 2.33. Tell you what, let's give that into the free group today. First one of the week. Let's check back in on the 2 minute. Strong 2 minute candle. We can see the story a little bit better on the 1 minute with that tweezer top. Oh, let's just stop loss today. Let's post that. A little bit riskier on the 1 minute, but it was valid. We've got the high highs and high lows there, but this high's just been taken out. SL hit. The day is young. Oh, hopefully that doesn't get fucking swept as well. If it's going to take us out, it might as well commit to it. Yeah, we had the EMA resistance. We had higher highs and lower lows and lower highs. This is now just wicked that previous high. See where it goes. The day's still early. We'll have plenty of movement today. So see if we can catch anything after this. Let's check the pound. We've got news on the pound in 3 minutes. But it's only PMIs, so nothing crazy. Something that'll give us a move lower, hopefully. Let's check this reaction. Yeah, the euro's taken out its high. Maybe leave the euro alone today, looking at this price here. I was hoping that would have been settled down after this news here, giving us direction, but still taking out highs rather than just trending. Start the day minus 1%. Don't be scared. Don't let it affect your next trades. This on the pound looks a lot better, but we need to wait for that 30-minute news candle to see where we're going to go. T. Royson says, are you on Discord yet, bro? It's almost ready. We've just launched the V2 for plug and play and funded autopilot. What we're waiting on now, so everything is ready now, basically. We'll have some stocks and shares insight on there. So with the market crash, there's a lot of great opportunities there that we'll share for you. We'll have some match betting algorithms as well. There's pretty much everything in the trading space. I was about to list it all out, but there's so much that we already do. So signals analysis, education, plug and play, strategy scripts, funded autopilot, algorithms, autopilot trading, stocks and shares, match betting, crypto, everything will be in there. Just waiting on the latest web pages to be uploaded, which will have free courses on for how to use the plug and play trading, how to use funded autopilot, all of that stuff, and our free trading course on there as well. So rather than everyone individually asking, what's this, what's this, what's this, what's this, we'll just have a web page. Oh, there you go. There's that news candle. Bosh. So that's why we were waiting for half past on the pound. Hasn't affected the euro, but it looks like euro has changed direction now rather than carrying on that trend lower. So we've at a 1% loss trading euro short. It's reversed, traded higher, taken out these highs, see where it goes. The pound, we're looking to go short today. This news candle has kind of confirmed it. And let's so flash manufacturing was flat as forecasted, and the flash services PMI were lower than expected. So the news has confirmed our bias to go bearish. So now let's see what we can trade. Maybe I will hop on the 1 minute today, with it being a little bit more faster paced. Let's check out the 100 EMA. So we've got resistance from this EMA already. This would be our previous high now, with this being our previous low. The EMA is still really high compared to the price drop, but I guess that's what happens when you have a crash in price. I wouldn't expect this high to be taken out, but I also don't really want to trade something like that. Maybe you want something like this. I'll line that up. That looks better. So this will be 7.1 pips on the pound. We do, it's kind of mixed signals at the moment. If that's it is a candlestick rejection. I think we'll probably be able to catch this deeper from like there. See that taken out. But we should probably not be greedy and just catch it from the 78.6. So the thing is, we have this red inverted hammer there from the 61.8, which would usually be confluence. But I kind of want to see something else here first, just because it doesn't really overrule that wick. Our bearish bias for the pound is pretty strong right now, and that is coupled with the news as well. We've got these two hanging men candles here, but they're still bottom side heavy on the wick. I'm gonna grab a drink quickly. Give me a sec. Right then. I think that's our rejection that we're waiting for, our confirmation. Bearish engulfing candle that engulfs the previous two. Couple that with this one, you got a inverted hammer and then another inverted hammer with those four candles acting as one. So yeah, let's sell limit this on the pound. Entry 1.33039. And this is a 3.58. Not 358, Jesus, I wish. Bosh. Now we wait, see if we get tagged. There we go. Tagged in. Came up to that 100 EMA. Get a good market execute right now. And that is a fucking strong 1 minute candle. Is that gonna fucking take us out again? Let's see. Hopefully not. Today is wild. Damn, I think that might reverse after that 1 minute. We've got bearish pound bias, bearish pound news, EMA resistance, bearish wave structure. Alright, we're still in. We've breached the 100 EMA, but only temporarily. That was followed by a tweezer top. Let's see if we can close beneath that EMA again now. Good morning, Gabriel. AI News Internationals. You can check the link or just the description of this live and you'll see all of my trading accounts, personal accounts and the Telegram groups underneath. So we've got a free signals group, VIP signals group, and then everything else. So if you want to join that free community down there, that's how you can join. I'm not trading futures, I'm trading Forex. This is the pound right now. But today is pretty wild. Today he's really not obeying all of our confluences. So we may be about to go 2% down for the day here, but it's nothing crazy. That's why we have stop losses and risk management in place. But yeah, I think this is about to reverse. Yeah, stop loss hit. Damn, guys, we're getting fucking cooked today. That high's been taken out, broken it, used the EMA as support and pushed higher. Damn. GBPUSD SL hit. Yeah, some morning, eh? It's never nice getting a double loss. Today just may not be the one to trade. Yeah, EU has smashed higher despite the news. We don't really have anything to trade there. The pound, we had the short idea, we took it, that's been stopped. Nothing else that we would really trade there. Yeah, I'm 2% down today. Not too worried. It's only 2%. It's just annoying more than anything, isn't it? It looks like the pound is trying to push higher. That was the bearish effect from the news. The idea is that it takes the Asian low, but we found a reversal during this time, which isn't, you don't really get a change of character in this. But we do today. Yeah, really not liking this price action today. We've still got another couple hours, maybe 2.5 hours of the range. But I don't know if this is something that I want to trade today. We're not obeying wave structure. Usually what we see is the Asian gets swept in instances like this, and then a nice smooth trend continuation down up until the New York Open, or an hour before New York Open. Whereas we're not seeing that today, so that's not really something that I would trade. The euro looks bullish now. Got a higher high and higher low structure there. But we don't have enough extra confluence of that to trade. So I might just leave this for the day. I don't think we'll get any more entries, and even if we do, price isn't really obeying our strategy today. So it might be better to just lay off the charts today, cool off, come back tomorrow, calm and collected. So yeah, a bit of a shit day on the markets. I believe we're still up for the month anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, and we're well up from Q1 going into Q2. But yeah, this month's been a little shaky. We've had the US tariffs playing with the markets, and we've had a lot of bank holidays where we've just not been trading. So yeah, this month's a little bit off. But even still, trading volume's been much lower than it usually is, but we're still up in profit for the month, I believe. So yeah, I think today better to just stay off the markets going off this. We did try and trade it. We've hit 2 stop losses, minus 2% down for the day. Rather than trying to just push through, the markets are basically telling us that we're not going to have success with our strategy today. What we would usually see is a smooth continuation within this pocket. So an hour after London Open, an hour before New York close, you would usually be able to see the direction that price is going and trade smooth trend structure. Today we've had a reverse from that, which is not good for us. So I think let's stay off the markets and we'll come back tomorrow. So appreciate everyone for tuning in. I would advise you take care with the markets today going off this, and then we'll come back and see each other again on our next live session, which will be on Friday. So until then guys, take care, have a good one.